Yuji and Kanan's efforts, Lilin finally started to have a better impression of Yuji. However, to obtain her seal, they still had to pass the test of courage prepared by Lil. Since it was a test of courage, wearing yukata was a must. Seeing Kanan in her yukata, Yuji was so excited that tears streamed down his face. On their way to the venue, Kanan asked her mother why she chose to marry father despite her fear of men. Lilin revealed that unlike other suitors, Theo Spear had actively refused the engagement when they first met. Although this made her unhappy, it sparked her interest in him. Unknowingly, her mind was filled with thoughts of Theo Spear. Once, while Lillian was spying on Theo Spear, she was caught by another Jima. Just as she was about to be attacked, Theo Spear appeared and saved her. This made Lillian instantly fall in love and she aggressively pushed him down, making it a done deal. Soon, the group arrived at their destination. Unlike the human world, ghosts really existed in the demon world. Combined with her own seductive offensive, Lillian wanted to see if Yuji could keep his composure and protect Taina. Soon, Lillian began her actions. However, Yuji seemed to have eyes only for Kanan, completely ignoring her. At first, Lillian was satisfied with Yuji's behavior, but gradually, her competitive spirit kicked in, and she hoped Yuji would be attracted to her beauty to prove her charm. Just then, an octopus demon appeared before Yuji and the others. It turned out she was the daughter of a demon driven away by Theo Spear. To avenge her father, the little octopus decided to attack Lillian and Kanan. Fortunately, Yuji stepped forward and saved them, but he was trapped by the octopus's tentacles. Hearing that Lillian had severe aerophobia, the octopus decided to tie up Yuji and Lillian together to torture her. Seeing her boyfriend and her mother stuck together, Kanan's face instantly turned up. The next second, Kanan exploded with astonishing combat power. One shot the little octopus and saved Yuji and Lillian. After returning to the palace, Kanan was happy that the relationship between Lillian and Yuji had finally improved. Little did she know, Lillian had misunderstood Yuji's actions when he stepped forward to protect her. She had burst into the men's bathhouse, stating that although she couldn't return Yuji's feelings, she could care for him like a child. With that, she wanted to start wiping his body. Fortunately, Kanan heard the commotion and burst in just in time. Lillian, seeing this, simply handed the sponge to Kanan, letting her finish the rest. Unfortunately, this scene was still a bit too much for Kanan, and she finally fainted due to excessive stimulation. When Kanan woke up, she found herself lying together with Yuji. This startled her, but she quickly realized it was Lillian and Dami's doing. Watching the sleeping Yuji, Kanan couldn't help lying on his arm again. Unexpectedly, Yuji woke up at this moment, making Kanan instantly blush. The not yet fully recovered Yuji almost fainted again from excitement. Seeing this, Kanan could only let him rest on her lap. But getting Yuji involved in so many troubles, Kanan felt very sorry. But Yuji thought that as long as he could be with Kanan, it didn't matter. This made Kanan very moved, but she still refused Yuji's request to sleep together. With the first seal obtained, who will be the next target for Kanan and Yuji? Follow my channel to get the latest anime plot updates first.